Look, I was sinning in ways I didn't know that I was sinning in. You got to talk to God about what's a sin for you. Sin is actually personal. Let me tell you how, and I've used this example before, I think in a different way, but I said something similar. So, for example, if you got two people, both of them are in school to become doctors, surgeons, let's just say surgeons. And one of them is trying to become a surgeon because their parents always wanted a child as a doctor. So they're in school to become a surgeon. But what they really want to do is they really want to be a BMX biker. Now the other student is also in school to be a surgeon, but they love it. They always loved anatomy. They always love science. They always love people and healing people. They're doing the same thing. They could even be getting the same grades because the person with the parents who want them to become a surgeon is like very smart. And so he does well, but it's just not what he wants to do. He hates it. His heart's not in it. That person's sinning. That person is sinning. That person who's in school to become a surgeon because his parents want him to become a surgeon is sinning. Because he's not being true to himself. He's not being who God called him to be. He's following his parents, not God. You see? Of course there are the sins, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery. Right? Honor thy mother and thy father, love thy neighbor as thyself. That's the New Testament ones, put no other God before me, all of that. I use biblical principles because, that's the book. That's the book. But I'm not religious at all. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. If you know, you know. So, a sin, is really just betraying yourself. It's not being who God, the creator, the source, called you to be. He's not the universe because he created the universe. Can't be it if you created it. But you gotta talk to God about how you're sinning. Like, you gotta ask God how I'm sinning. Like you gotta talk to him. You gotta ask him. And he'll let you know. Yeah, you've been around long enough. You should know how I talk. God will talk to you. He'll tell you how you're sinning, and how that looks for you. I don't know. So you got to figure that out. But if you spend time with him, start with meditation. You'll see. So yeah, just a recap. Sinning is different. Sinning can be different for everybody. Remember, you have to be true to yourself. What is a sin to one person is not a sin to another. Think about somebody who is allergic to one thing and the next person isn't. That sounds kind of silly, but it's not. Like, a lot of people drink milk, but they shouldn't because they're lactose intolerant, but they do it anyway. You're destroying your body. Like, I know it sounds silly, but you're hurting your body knowing that you can't take it. Now, replace milk with something else. Listen, it's real out here. I had to learn that. So that's why these blanket statements don't really work. It's a lot of debate going on about, wow, I'm still going. There's a lot of debate going on about what, there's a Beyonce conversation going on, right? Loving somebody and holding them as an idol is two completely different things. You can enjoy Beyonce's music and love God way more than you love Beyonce. You just can. It's that simple. But also, why we so worried about what other people doing? A lot of that is just people I think it's just people want to finger wag to other people. It's just those religious people. That's how I feel about it. But, still love them anyway. I don't feel the need to correct people, But I think it's helpful to, you know, teach. Those are like completely different to me. To try to tell somebody what they're doing wrong versus to educate, those are different. That's a thought I need to formulate a little bit more. But yo, all right, enough of this. Way longer than I expected. Yeah, man, just talk to God. Get in a relationship with God. I want to encourage as many people as I can to get in a relationship with God. Like, if I had one goal for this, getting on here every day, which I do, for almost every day, very close to every day. Like, if I had one goal for this, it would just be to encourage people to get in a relationship with God, however that looks. Like, I was just thinking earlier about how if I'd have gotten into this a little bit earlier, like if I'd have known the things I learned a little bit earlier, it would have made a world of difference. But of course I think that now because I'm in it, right? Anything sooner would have been better. So yeah, I just speak the word, I just speak the word that God gives me all the time. Because this does not come from me. All this wisdom, I got how many videos up here? I think over 500 or something. I don't even know. All this wisdom is not from me. It's literally from God. And I had some wild experiences to get here. Like, straight spiritual. Just God dropping knowledge on me. I didn't even have a choice. Like, this is not a choice I had. To come in here and preach to y'all, and teach y'all, and talk. And hope to God that somebody, gets something out of it, which I know they will, because God don't got me out here doing it for nothing. He will never leave me or forsake me. So it's his will, not mine. Child, I would have never. I would have never. But I'm actually very grateful for it now. It's taught me a lot, even with the way I speak. And so I've learned a lot of lessons from it. So I appreciate it. And I'm blessed to get out here. Who doesn't want to be a vessel right now that I am? Now that I have become a vessel of God? All day. All day I'm thankful. It still not always easy, but I'm always grateful. Thank you for listening if you're still here. I hope, you learned something. I believe you did. We did. We here. We in this together. Remember that. Keep going. I love you.